What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, RivasTalksSports. My name is John, and today we will be talking about the top safety prospects in this upcoming draft, or who will be a great fit for the Packers defense being led by Jeff Hafley. So without further ado, let's start off with the first pick. So with my first pick, who I would think will be a great fit for the Packers, is Kamren Kitchens. Mind you, this is very dependent on who we bring back or who we get in free agent. If we do not bring back Darnell Savage, Jonathan Owens, or Rudy Ford and need to start fresh as a safety, Kamren Kitchens will be a great pick. He is the number one rated safety in the draft, comes in at 5'11, 202 pounds. He has the speed to stay with receivers. Mind you, there needs to be some improvements in zone coverage, but overall, he is an exceptional center fielder in man coverage. He's expected to run a 4.4, 4.5 40-yard dash at the combine. He's played over 100 plus snaps in the box and in the slot and over 300 plus snaps deep. He exhibits elite center field capabilities covering ground from sideline to sideline. His QB rating when targeted is 110.7. I know what you're thinking. Why would we get a safety that has that high of a QBR rating? I do believe it is due to him playing out of position. I think he did play a lot in the slot and the box, which exposed him in one-on-one coverage. I do believe that the best fit for him is to play single high or two high, just staying back, letting plays develop in front of him and let him react, as opposed to him just coming down to the line of scrimmage and playing close, which he'll get exposed. So I believe that if we need to start fresh as a safety and need that single high safety, he is the guy. He was very versatile, being a safety at the University of Miami, but like I said, he's the best fit as a free safety. He is a ball hawk. He did have 5 interceptions this past season. He provides explosive impact coming downhill. If you ask me if there will be any safeties being picked in the first round, I don't think so. I think all the safeties will be drafted around the second or higher. So if Kitchen is there around the 41 pick that we have, I believe he'll be there, and I believe we should pull the trigger if he is available if we are to refresh the safety room. The next pick that I have is Tyler Nubin. Tyler Nubin will be a great pick if we bring back Darnell Savage and need a robber style kind of safety who likes to play by the line of scrimmage. He is 6'2", 210 pounds. He has a solid build to have a physical style to be effective in both the run and the pass. He has elite ability to quickly read plays along with elite skills in zone coverage, which allows him to digest complex defense coverages very quickly. He is a solid tackler who had only 6 missed tackles all season. 11% of all of his defensive snaps came in the slot, and remainder came in the box and playing deep. He has an elite 40.2 QBR rating when targeted. He oozes swagger and confidence on the field. He kind of reminds me of a safety version of Jair Alexander. He lacks elite explosiveness and long speed, which can limit his recovery speed when getting beat in coverage, which is why if we are to bring back Darnell Savage or get a free agent to play that free safety spot, he will be a great fit being the strong safety with the Packers. He is expected to run a 4.6 40-yard dash, which isn't too great, but I believe that the closer he is to line of scrimmage, that is the best fit for him. Due to his solid frame, he can rely on physicality and man coverage, which can lead to grabbing or tugging at receivers to try to maintain his leverage. He will make an immediate impact playing closer to the line, zone coverage, but with proper coaching and technique, he can be effective playing deep. But like I said, he is effective playing against the line of scrimmage, being close to the receivers or the tight ends. And Jeff Hafley will be a great teacher, just teaching him how to just stay in their faces and stay close, especially with the 4.6 40. I do see him coming in the second round. It is a 1A, 1B between him and Kitchens. So if Kitchens were to get picked earlier in the second round and he is not available at the 41st pick, pull the trigger on Tyler Nubin and bring back Darnell Savage or get a free safety free agent. Now, my third pick is Calen Bullock. He is the number 3 safety in the draft. He can push himself to number 2 if the combine results are too elite to ignore and if he shows up at the combine at least 200 pounds. Right now, he is 6'3", 190 pounds, which is a bit thin on the safety side, but if he could show up at least 200 pounds and show some elite results at the combine, he can push himself higher in round 2. Due to his height and length, his leaping ability is elite, which allows him to attack the ball at the highest point, which helps with interceptions, pass deflections, and force incompletions. He's only had 2 interceptions all season, but I believe that's due to quarterbacks not wanting to throw the ball his way because he will get to the ball, intercept it, pass deflect it, force incompletion. So they were avoiding him all season long. He is a former wide receiver who has a great understanding of routes and can close quick and attack the ball very quickly in midair. He has good ball skills. He's quick to cover sideline to sideline, working on an island. So he is a great number 2 free safety in the draft. So if Kamren Kitchens is not available and we are looking for that free safety, he is a great option. He's very versatile. He has 200 plus snaps in the slot and the box and 300 plus snaps playing deep. He triggers quickly to the run and has burst and speed to cover a lot of ground. He can track down and has recovery speed ability. He is expected to run a 4.4, 4.5 40-yard dash. I did watch tape on him against Washington. That man was everywhere. And even when a running back got past the line of scrimmage trying to go for a touchdown, he was right behind you. He is so quick. He will catch you. And if you throw the ball in the air around his way, it literally looks like he could dunk a ball 10 feet high. He has springy ability. The USC defense was not great at all by any means. I think that may have been due to poor coaching or scheme. Definitely not a lack of talent. Definitely not a lack of talent. USC has 4-star and 5-star recruits everywhere, which left Bullock exposed in certain passing situations. So that USC defense was not great. So the QBR rating that he had when targeted was 95.2. So I did see a couple plays against Washington in other games where he will get beat and then just turn around, just communicating with his corners and defenders like what happened. I think there was just a lack of communication, lack of fundamentals, poor coaching, poor scheme. So he is a great safety. I think that USC defense was just a mess overall. He is not overly physical due to his lean, narrow frame. He loves to bring the boom kind of hits, which can sometimes lead to missed tackles. Jeff Hafley emphasizes technique and fundamentals. So as long as Bullock is able to put on some weight and not go for those heavy hitter hits and just tackle and just have that proper technique that Jeff Hafley can teach, he could definitely be an all-pro, Pro Bowl caliber kind of safety. My draft projections for Calen Bullock, I do see him in the mid to late second round. But like I said, if he puts on extra weight and he has elite NFL combine results, as well as the RAS score, if those are elite because Packers love players that have a high RAS scores, I could see him falling within the top 15 in the second round. He is a great option, and it will be a great pick if he just falls in our lap and we are in need of that kind of safety, of a free safety. Now, last but not least, Cole Bishop. Cole Bishop is a chess piece safety who can play in the box, nickelback. His best role is a strong safety. So he is like the number 2 strong safety in the draft behind Tyler Nubin. He comes in at 6'1", 210 pounds. He is expected to run a 4.5 40-yard dash at the combine. He has outstanding ball skills to create turnovers and has great value as a blitzer. He has the ability to come down and cover tight ends and big slot receivers. He tracks the ball really well where he can get interceptions, pass deflections, and force incompletions. I believe you will get the most out of him playing the robber role in a too high look with help back deep, or if they are playing single high, he will be great at the line of scrimmage, just getting in the tight end's face, mirroring him side by side, and just being great in those red zone situations, third or second short downs kind of situations he'll be great at. He was asked at the Senior Bowl practices which NFL player does he compare himself to. He said Harrison Smith from the Vikings. I agree. If you watch his highlights and his tapes, he looks like Harrison Smith out there. Us Packer fans know how great of a baller Harrison Smith is. So the fact that he compares himself to Harrison Smith and I see similarities to Harrison Smith, that is a great thing if he were to fall to the Packers. He is a great athlete. He has great change of direction ability to mirror routes underneath, and he does well in press and off coverages. He has the willingness to come downhill and deliver hits and run support. He is not afraid to play in the box. Due to his frame, he will get knocked around a bit by bigger offensive linemen in the run game, and I could definitely see him getting exposed by faster NFL receivers in mismatched situations. But overall, he'll be a fantastic pick if we have the free safety position taken care of and we're just looking for a great complementary strong safety. And if Tyler Nubin is taken and Cole Bishop is right there and we have the pick, pull the trigger and grab Cole Bishop. But overall, these are my four top safeties in the draft who I believe that the Packers should draft, and I believe they'll be great in a Jeff Hafley scheme. But other than that, I'll start making videos on who the Packers should pick cornerbacks, linebackers, and defensive linemen. So stay tuned, and I will also put in these four safeties highlights in the descriptions. So please like, subscribe, and comment below, and I hope you like this video. Peace out.